Hello everyone, thank you for coming. Today I would like to speak about a subject that applies to each one of us. When we review this world, we find that we have 6.4 billion people, and most of them, believe it or not, are busy with what? They're busy with running after money and financial gain and all kinds of things that relates to pleasure. People are searching for physical pleasure. That's how they define success in life. They want bigger houses, nicer cars, better clothes, jewelry, vacations, etc., etc. And the only way, obviously, to get to all this pleasure is to gain a lot of money. Therefore, people are busy most of their life just running after this money. But I want to look at that from a different point of view. There's a case that happened once that a very, very rich Jewish man reached 70 years old, and he was sick with cancer. And he went to the hospital, and they really didn't have that much to do for him. And, you know, hypothetically speaking, this story never happened in reality, but we want to understand what we learn from that story. So, as this person has few hours to live, everybody comes to see him for the last time. A doctor came, you know, and showed up and said, listen, you never saw me, I'm not from this hospital, but I would like you to know that I have the cure for your disease. Nobody knows about it yet. It wasn't approved yet, but I promise you, we did enough experiments on people in China over there, and we know that if you take it, you get up from this hospital like brand new. Nothing happened to you. How long you're going to live, it's not me. I'm not God, I don't know. But to cure you from the cancer, it's guaranteed. The Jew was very excited. Very good. So give it to me. The doctor said, excuse me, sir, not so fast. I'm giving you life. You want it for free? Come on. What about me? I have to make money. The lawyer jumped from the closet. The doctor said, listen, I review your financial situation carefully, and I know that you have $100 million in your accounts. I'm willing to give you this medicine for $99 million. I leave you $1 million. You're 7 years old. What do you worry? It's enough for you to live. You can make it. But I want $99 million. And I'm telling you in advance that this medicine didn't even cost me $1. The ingredients here, it's not even $1. But I'm willing to save your life. What do you think? The Jew would take the offer or turn it down? The answer is, I asked this question many times, and my impression is that for sure he will take it, because the person is very, very, very scared to die. And he wouldn't like the deal, but he has no choice. He would sign the paper, sign here, the lawyers, and another page to make sure. As he signed, an hour later, they wired all the money to the doctor's account. The Jew drank the drink and got up. How long is going to live? A day, a week, a year? Nobody knows. Yeah, 7 years old after all. I want to ask you a question. The Jew started to work when he was about 20, 21, and he worked 50 years. From morning to midnight, conventions, running, meetings, courts, fighting, competition. He neglected his wife, his children, everything. You know, he suffered so much. He sacrificed so much to bring this money. He didn't make $100 million like this. He worked very hard, started from zero, and again, another store, and another store, and another business. So many challenges he had. He gave up so much from his private time for that. And here, now, when he's 7 years old, he's giving everything for 1 day of life extra, or 1 week, nobody knows. It's a big gamble. I want to ask you a question. Does it make sense that a person will give 50 years of efforts, non-stop efforts, agony, pain, running around to gain that wealth, and in the end he's giving it for 1 more day of life? Make sense? Is it a good investment? Of course not. Penny wise, dollar foolish. my question to every one of you is, if a person in a moment of truth, when he faced the truth, willing to give 50 years just not to die, to gain another day or another week of life, it shows that a day of life is very valuable. In that case, why, when we have it for free in front of us, especially the young ones, we have many years to live hopefully, why we don't take advantage on this time that God gave us? Why we not taking it serious? Why we don't live according to the purpose of our creation? Why we don't know what our manufacturer wants from us? He put us here. Every creation has a purpose. Nothing was ever created without a purpose. According to the brilliance of this creation, we know the power of the Creator. Nothing is greater than us. We are the greatest machine on earth. The brain of a human being is more sophisticated than anything you can think of combined. It will take millions of years to understand how the brain works, if we ever going to be able to. So my last final question to you is, we have to open our eyes and we have to ask ourselves, why are we behaving so foolishly? Why don't we take advantage on time? Please, everybody, think for a second. From now on, are you going to go back to your routine, running after money, not knowing God's providing anything anyway, and not touching the real purpose of life? It's going to be a very, very big mistake to make. My suggestion to each one of you is the suggestion of the Torah. Wake up and don't miss the train before it's going to be too late. Thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.